D21, yes.
And you will deliver it with all details about whatever power means in your sense.
Yeah, okay.
Thanks a lot for this good presentation.
Okay, thank you.
So in less than a minute, we will continue after the jingle. Every speaker deserves a jingle. I dare to say it. The company he represents is Emerson, Emerson Automation Solutions. It's the American Siemens. Round about 90,000 employees worldwide. So, and our next guest is, what is your profession? Emerging Market Business Development, right? Emerging Market Business Development. The title is Hydrogen Custody, Transfer, Measurement, and Hydrogen Analysis Applications. Please applaud Tassilo Gast.
All right, thank you so much. So, hello everyone in the technical forum, and also to the participants online. I'm very pleased to have this presentation today about hydrogen custody, transfer, and analysis applications. As just said, I'm the business development manager for the DACH region for the emerging markets, including hydrogen and of course also decarbonization and lithium and batteries, all these new and hot topics. All right, I will just skip this agenda because I'm going to be on time. So let's talk about hydrogen transportation and hydrogen storage and hydrogen conversion. So if we just look at the many ways that hydrogen will be a part of our new tomorrow, of our new energy and the new energy transition that we're going to have in the next upcoming years, I have one slide here that I want to show you, because I want to show in how many ways and in how many derivatives of hydrogen we will have the hydrogen derivatives to be transported in all over Europe. So we can have, of course, hydrogen compressed. We can have it in the LOHC, so it's a chemical hydrogen. We will have ammonia, but also methanol and pipelines. And as you see, all of these different types of transportations, all these hydrogen carriers will be important in the future. And looking at the distances that we can have with these hydrogen derivatives, there will be a lot of ways and a lot of different transportation ways from hydrogen in the next future. And because the title of this presentation is Hydrogen Custody Transfer, it's very important to always know how much hydrogen or how much of the derivative will we have on this specific carrier, for example, the ammonia or the methanol or in the pipeline. And it's always important to know how much hydrogen we have. And so we'll need to have measurements installed and custody transfer. Hydrogen as a green molecule and also a part of the CO2 reduction in the future. We always have to keep in mind that hydrogen needs to be produced or converted. It needs to be stored and transported. And we need to have this in mind because all of these different transport points need to have a measurement in there, and we need to measure hydrogen in any space. So just Emerson at a glance, what are we doing? Thanks for the introduction that I just had. So right now we're about 88,000 employees globally. We have 200 production sites, just for your knowledge, and we have 21,000 active patents right now in the world. And we're also looking at how can we do our part for a greener and sustainable future. So we have greening off. This is what we do. We try to have an improved CO2 footprint. We need to lower the energy that we consume, greening with. we are of course partnering with different institutions and different partners to participate in the hydrogen market. And greening by, this is what we can do with our solutions for the future in the hydrogen market. So if we look at our complete portfolio, this is what we can offer, not only field devices and measurement devices, also control devices and of course the data management. But we are going to have a look today at this area down here, which is very important for the hydrogen custody transfer. So if we have and take a deeper look at all the different spots and all the different applications where hydrogen needs to be measured and where we need to know how much hydrogen or one of its derivatives is going from one space to another, we can have a little look at this whole slide here. And if we just look at the mass of all of these tasks that need to be done right here, it doesn't matter if it's blue hydrogen, green hydrogen, if we transport or convert into ammonia or methanol, or if we have compressed or liquefied hydrogen. At any of these spots where you see like these little arrows, or where we see this is converted or transported to another place or into another derivative, at any point, we need to know how much hydrogen or how much of the derivative we are transporting from one point to another. And this is why the custody transfer and also the gas analysis, the H2 gas analysis, is so important. And one thing that's very important is that Emerson can provide all of these measurement technologies, including the gas quality, the amount, which is done by a Coriolis meter, or the pressure or the temperature at any spot. And I just want to show one of the examples if we look at the hydrogen custody transfer. And this would be, for example, our HPC platform, which means hydrogen pressure Coriolis. And this is nothing else than a Coriolis device, and it's suited and improved for hydrogen measurement. So, for example, if we look at safety for hydrogen is a very important topic. We have the seal approvals, the built-in rupture disk, and the SME piping codes. In terms of accuracy, if we want to know how much hydrogen or one of its derivatives is going from one space to another, we need to know this value exactly, which means we have a high gas flow accuracy. We are working on and having already installed some of the OEML approvals. It's easy to install and integrate this kind of measurement in your plant or in your process. It's because we have the remote operations, configurable IOs, digital inputs and outputs. And what's of course very important for the future installations is the smart meter verification, which means we can check the health of the device and of the asset from a remote control center or in place where the measurement is installed, just to know how is the health status of this device. So this is just one example of our portfolio and how we can measure hydrogen correctly. Yeah, if we look at the other part of the presentation, the gas analysis applications, we have one device, and I invite everyone that is here in the technical forum. Sadly, the people watching digitally cannot join us here in the booth number 54. We have one of these devices there, and we can also have discussions and questions directly beside this device. This is our gas chromatograph, which has, of course, several X protections for safety. Very interesting, every one of these gas chromatographs is tested in a climate chamber just to be sure that temperature doesn't influence the correct measurement of this device. We have several detectors here for hydrocarbons, for traces, and C10 to C12 plus. We have, of course, the flame photometric detection for H2S and sulfur. And this device originally comes from the natural gas market, and we improving it and developing it towards the new hydrogen future, which means we have already the hydrogen up to 15% certified. We're working now on the 25% hydrogen concentration. And of course, in the future, this device will be available with 100% hydrogen. And in the future, if we look at this, we have 0 to 100% hydrogen, 0 to 30 ppm N2, and O2 also 0 to 30 ppm. So just one of the last slides that I have here, one of the examples where our technologies are already installed. I just want to show 2 of these 6, which is of course one of the, on the top left, the Air Liquide Bécancour PEM electrolyzer. This was, I think until this year or last year, end of last year, one of the biggest PEM electrolyzers in the world. And our control system, instrumentation and the valves, everything was installed from Emerson in this plant. And one example on the top right side, which is a plant from Nourion, and this plant is very interesting because from Friday to Monday, this is controlled remotely from another country, so no one is on there, and all the data is used from Emerson via cloud, and then management control from Emerson. So no one's there on the weekends. This is very interesting because this will of course be a very interesting, very important thing for the upcoming decades. So all the electrolyzer projects, all the different plants will be remotely or maybe remotely controlled from another place when we have this decentralized energy systems. So this will be my last slide. I think yes, I'm good on time. So just for a quick wrap up here, Emerson can support the hydrogen value chain, custody transfer, analysis, valves, automation, software, all the different parts of the automation solutions. And we offer a bunch of different solutions here. And due to our deep value chain, because we have all these products in-house, these are all our products, we can deliver a targeted project management and help our customers to be on time and on budget with their plans and with their projects. And of course, if you have one partner, one main automation partner, which is in this case, of course, Emerson, you have one single point of contact, and this enables us for shorter time to market. And nevertheless, we have a lot of automation experience over the last decades and also a lot of global hydrogen projects. And we are looking forward to work with you and with all the customers and all the partners to bring ourselves into the global hydrogen future. So again, I'm inviting everyone to come and visit us at booth B54, and I would be very happy to answer some questions on our booth or here, and then I'm looking forward to meet you guys in the booth. Thank you so much.
Great. Thanks a lot for this very interesting speech, Tassilo. And now we're going to the next presentation. We are just in time, skipping to the next speech. And we stay international. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
We skip to the next country from all over the world.